Next, we are going to see how to use translate option from transform.
So the transform, you can use it more option, not only that reflect also, some more options are there, we can use it. Like suppose I want to translate this body from its actual location. Sometime happen like where the product I created, I don't want at the location. I want to change an X and Y directions. So you can select by part to take all parts. Now here you can define the direction which you want to move it. The same way you can define the direction. So I'll take only X, Y, Z. It's simple to understand. So I want to move in, let me take in Y direction, I want to move it. And how much I want to move it? I said it should be move it 100 distance in Y direction. So in positive Y or negative Y you're moving, you have an option here, you can locate in negative or positive. So I said I want to go in positive direction. So it shifted. If you notice, let me take little bigger changes. Reflect. Okay. But like if you want one more thing, you want a copy of that element also while transforming. In some cases, we need a copy only. So in that case, you can use copy and you can define if you want to make a number of copies. So I said I require 2 copies. Okay. The distance you have to tell it. So it will be show you something different. Now here the part you can tell number of part ID. So we see only part ID right now. We having only one cube. Okay. So if I give a part ID, it will only take one at a time because it will give you type, but it'll put in that second ID. So I said second ID. Again, I'll just click transfer. Okay, like this. Got it. You see. So sometimes we have to make a bar or something and continuously we have to make objects. We can make it. But still, that will be a one different product. This is one part and this is one part. Suppose I want to keep them as a one part, then we'll use move. Okay, like this we can do. So right now I used copy options. That's why it's giving me copy. Otherwise, if I don't keep a copy while translating it, it'll only give you the move option. Suppose let me do one more thing. Suppose I required elements in the form of 2D from, let me convert it into one, then we'll do. So, 5 parts. And I'll keep it into one. Apply and done. Okay. So when you do this, sometime this will extra portion will be remain there. Okay. Extra portion means the number it's showing there. In part also it will show you there. Okay. So make sure you can delete it. This kind of things will be there. Now suppose I require to take some elements from the faces. We can use element generation. Okay. So go to mesh. There's one kind of mesh option we can say. So element generation, what kind of element you want to generate it? I said if you want to generate solid elements, you can keep it solid. Let me show you first solid by. So again, by element, I'll take it. Propagation. I said these elements. I take other also. 30 angle is there, and it's taking accordingly. So I'll put it one only. Okay. And element ID, fine 25 is taken by default. What thickness you require? Next, you're making a. So what thickness you required? I said I required a thickness of 100. Initially, what I've given. Let me take a 20. And 10 I want to make it. Okay, try to create it. You see here. Direction you can change it. It's gone in positive. Let me increase the distance also. It is 100 and I required 20 segments, negative x minus 1. Try to create it. Okay, select the elements. So go to pick again and take element. Okay, try to create it. You see that it is coming this side. Okay. Accept and done. Okay. So I got a solid elements. But if I don't want to take a solid or I take a surface element and later I want to move it and all, I can do that also. So you can make it a new element. Right now I keep it in one body, so it's going to same body. Okay. So you can go to again element generation. So you can define I want to take a shell elements. Okay. Part I detail new. I take it 2. Okay. So from what I'm taking solid solid surface, solid faces, we're taking from solid faces we're taking. So we'll take by element and select it. Propagate. Okay, try to create it. Accept it. You find that your 2D element is generated. Right now it is attached with the attachment is not attached actually. It is at the place with that face. Okay, so you want to move it, you can, you know what to do, you can go with the transform option again. So element tool, go transform, and we want to transform in wide x direction, and I want to transform, define the distance, translate plus. Okay, select that. Take by part also. Try to. Okay, reject it. We don't need a copy. We are moving original object and translate negative. Negative. Like this, how much translate you want to do, you can do it and accept and done. So sometime that is created in same part or okay, that is gone to cube actually, not gone into second part. Yes, is there in second part. Okay. Okay. So in that case, I think I have used something. Transform, copy elements. Not done. Still it is moving. Fine. Take this again by elements, by propagation. Okay. So if you do copy elements, then it will move it. Otherwise, original I choose, no? So original faces will be moved. Template negative. How many copies? Only one. So later we'll delete it, that one. Okay. So part ID 3. Okay, reject earlier one and negative. Okay, accept and done. Now what you can do, you can delete this one. There's a reference we have taken actually. Now you can see. This is how you can generate elements if you require. Suppose I require this part to be hit by this plate. Okay, so instead of plate, if I don't know the location exactly, but I know the distance from this part, it will be easily making this way also. Or if you know the location, you can go that shell method, for and shell method. You can make by that method also. Okay, this is how we can do it.